Today is August the 15th, 2015. I went to a World Ventures regional training in Greensboro, North Carolina today. And our guest speakers were Franco and Lorenzo. They came with a wealth of knowledge. A lot of it, I've heard it before, but there's always a nugget that I try to take away from these trainings. The trainings are very important. They help you grow, and it helps you if you get stuck. So there were more than 600 people there today, and you get a chance to just mingle and talk to different people and to see, what are they doing to make their businesses work. You just kind of bounce off ideas on, how they approach people and how they get people to buy in on our product. So today, we talked about we went over the 3-step setup, which consists of you telling somebody why you're doing it. You make a big deal out of it because it is a big deal, and then you don't care whether they buy in or not. You're sharing your story, you're sharing why you're doing it. You invite them to join you, and if they choose not to, then it's okay. You just go on to the next person. We also talked about launching, when you get new people started, getting their launch event scheduled within 2 to 5 days after they join. Because, I come to find that fast is fun and slow is very painful. And I've kind of been on that slow verge. I have 6 personals, and I've kind of been stuck for a little while, and I'm trying to get that next level of hitting 10-10, which 10-10 really isn't it's not a real ranking in the company. You don't earn anything or any extra. You're just that step closer before you start looking at becoming a senior rep. So right now my numbers, I have 4 on the left and 9 on the right. So I need to get out there and show more people. I was talking to my sponsor the other day, and I was saying that how I feel like I'm going after it wrong, because I'm finding myself out there trying to recruit for my team, in which it's not about recruiting for the team. It's about our product and about the people saving money. So that's the big aspect. You want people to see the kind of savings that they can get from taking these trips that are priced at wholesale rather than retail. They don't have to worry about the hassle of trying to put together a trip themselves. It's already packaged. The only thing they have to get their transportation, in which we have the cheapest air flights available on the web. We have this wonderful software called Rate Shrinker. Rate Shrinker, you get a refund back for the difference every time the price of your flight or hotel drops. We just have a very, very unique product that we offer to people, and sometimes I don't understand why people would say no to this. So I don't know if they're looking at, oh, she's just trying to build that triangle thing. I'm not interested in that. But I'm not building a triangle. If you think about it, and this is one thing we learned today, if you think about it, where do you work? Look at your company's org chart. What shape is it? It's a triangle. Who's getting the most money on that org chart? Is it you? Are you at the top? Are you CEO? Or are you at the bottom? So when people start talking about those triangle pyramid schemes, the word scheme is basically it has a definition of you making money off of people and there's no product. So that's what the word scheme means. So I mean, everything you look at is a triangle. Look at the church organization. Look at like I said, take Walmart for instance. Those are triangles, but they're not schemes, because there's product or services to be had. So with that being said, I'm gonna look at this differently, and I'm just gonna go after those customers who really want to travel, because I mean, everybody loves travel. Everybody would love to have the time. They would love to have the money to travel. So to me, this concept, this company is a no-brainer. And with that being said, you're gonna get those sales as a salesperson or a rep. You're gonna get those sales. You don't make sales off of building a team, but building a team is a plus, because as your team members make sales, those you get counted for those people that they bring on as well. So that's where the team part becomes important. So I have a team. I actually have four members on my team. They haven't been, they're not ready. They're just not ready. I'm just gonna say it is what it is. They're not ready. So I'm gonna have to just get out there and make this work. If it's just for a season, if it's a couple of seasons, I'm gonna have to be that leader and just show them and just prove to them that this business works. It's gonna work with them. It's gonna work without them. It's gonna work without me. But if I want my business to grow, I'm gonna have to put in work. And that's just one thing that they're not realizing. And I don't know if they just don't understand, or they're just sitting back just waiting for me to build this massive organization, and then they want to put in work. But I mean, some things may seem unfair, and business is business. But if I want to be a success, I'm going to have to be the one that drive my business where I want it to go. So those are just some nuggets and things that, you know, I come to realize from this regional training today. We also talked about you know, getting a list of your top 20 people. So I have some warm market left. I got about 50 names on my names list that I need to call and contact or follow up with, you know, just get them out the way. And a lot of times when people say no means not right now. So you just have to be the judge of whether you want to follow up with them or not. And so I just need to, you know, shut myself up in a room, take an hour, a couple of hours, and just call them and, you know, just try to set up some time to meet with them. I mean, even if they don't want to meet, the thing that's so unique about this business is you could show them virtually. I mean, everything today is on the internet is virtual. But you know, you have some people that want that personal touch and feel, so you have to go to them and, you know, get that physical facial contact, in which there's nothing wrong with that. I don't mind coming to them if that's what they want me to do. Another thing that we talked about is people are buying you. You're not really selling a product. I mean, you are, but when you're selling to people, they're looking at you and they're looking at your credibility. They are trying to figure out if this is real. And a lot of times they, you know, want that second opinion from other people. Who's doing it? What trips have you taken? So there's you know, just a lot of critics with questions, and a lot of times they, you know, they just want to ask questions to try to pick away at where you going with it, or are you making money, or they're seeing your pictures and things and they're trying to figure out, okay, if this thing is really real, is it working, is she bluffing? You know, they're just trying to figure it out, in which most people, they have the right to, but if people are looking for something, most of the time they're going to say yes. If people are just out there just to be nosy busybodies, to try to tear you down because they don't want to see you succeeding, they don't want to see you happy and doing the things that they wish they could do, they try to tear you down. So you have to just, you know, posture up. You have to weed out those types of people, and you just gonna have to let them go. Because when I got into this business, and to this day, I still have family members that, you know, just they tell me to my face, oh, I don't want to hear that. Oh, here she come again. Every time she come talking about that business again. I don't want to hear that. That thing don't work. She just wasting her money, her time. But we who do network marketing, we're always in the limelight of those people. They're constantly watching, and they just want to see what you do with it. Now you could be a top income earner, then you would still have those same types of people coming at you, because they're always looking for, okay, they may have this, they might have gotten that, but what's next? What they gonna get next? They don't have this, they don't have that. And those are the same ones that are time broke, those same ones that are money broke, and those same ones who really don't want nothing out of life, and they're living from paycheck to paycheck. So I choose not to be that type of person, but I do not want those type of people in my life, you know, stealing away from my joy and what I'm trying to do. They're trying to steal, dream stealers, that's the word I'm trying to say. They are dream stealers, and they know if they put a little ounce of doubt in your mind, then you will give up. And that's what they're just waiting for you to give up and seeing what's next. So those type of people, you just gonna have to weed out and move on to those people who, you know, who want the same things you want in life. Because there's a lot of people in this world, I come to find, a lot of times they're afraid to ask for help. And you just have to, you know, put yourself out there and let them know, okay, I'm doing this. This is why I'm doing this. And a lot of times you will see some of those people, they'll, you know, they start saying, oh yeah, me too, me too. And they'll be willing to take a look. And if they feel that it's for them, they will join you. So I'm taking all of these lessons that I learned today, and I'm just gonna run and stride with it. Another thing we talked about today was you know, prospecting and using social media. A lot of times, you know, you see pictures of people with money, you know, pictures of money sprawled out on a table or bed or something. That's not what our company is about. Those kinds of pictures, they're like distasteful pictures, and it sends the wrong message, because no successful business was built overnight, and success is not built off of a get rich scheme. Look, there's that word again, scheme. You know, it takes time, it takes effort. Just like a garden, you can't plant seeds today and expect to go out there and have a whole bouquet of flowers in the garden the next day. You have to water those seeds. You have to nourish them. Get you some Miracle Grow. They have to have sunshine and time. And with that, you know, then you'll start seeing the little sprouts come up. And the more you do it, the more water, the more plant food, the more sunshine, the more it's gonna grow. And that's like your business. You have to nourish your business. You gotta get out there. You gotta talk to people. You gotta make those calls, and you have to, you know, follow up with them. And the follow up is most important. You just can't call somebody and, you know, talk to them 5 minutes, and they tell you, well, let me think about it, and then you don't, you know, follow back up with them, you know, set a follow-up date, or when can I get back with you. You just don't let it linger. And that's a lesson that I've learned personally. You just can't let those kind of things linger, because that leaves a lot of money on the table. It really does. And plus, to people, they may be waiting to for you to come and follow up with them. And the time it takes you to follow up, that could determine whether they are really a yes or a no. And that kind of tells them what type of person you are. If you're all about business, if you're punctual, or you're just, just fly by night. So those are the things that we learned. Some of the things that I observed, and things I need to work on with myself. I need to practice the 3-step invite process, and just get with some people that are advancing in this business, because I feel like I can't do it on my own. And I don't want to use the word can't, but if it's meant for me to do it by myself, then I have to persevere. I have to make it. I have to make this an effort. Because if I don't do it, nobody's going to do it for me. And so that's what I, have to share. And, those little nuggets, that's for any business, whether you're doing World Ventures or Avon or Pampered Chef, whatever network marketing business you're in, the principles are still the same. You have to put in work. You have to build your list of people who you want to talk to. But our business is the best because we are growing the fastest. We're in the Inc. 5,000, and we are destined to be the biggest travel club in the industry. So I'm going to get out there, and I'm going to share with more people. And I'm gonna make this thing work. It's gonna happen, and I'm excited. I really am. I got a journey ahead of me. So I got to reach out to some of my leaders, like Willie and Terry and Carlos. Some of those guys, maybe get with some of the ladies, Aisha, and we are a team, and we have to use each other sometimes to pull us up and get it, get the car going again. So I'm gonna sign off now. Today was a good day, a good learning, and I'm going to be at the next training. So you'll be seeing another update from me very soon. I'm going to say that when I have my next update, I'm going to be able to tell you that I scored in 24. So let's get it.